everyone. Welcome back. This is Sarah Sladek with another episode of the Membership IQ. You are catching me in the midst of a workout. Oh, yeah. So I've got a funny story related to workouts. I was watching this YouTube video the other day of a really well-known exercise person. What should I call that person? Workout guru, whatever. And I was following along and I was having fun, and it was fantastic. And then all of a sudden, the person leading the workout started huffing and puffing. Whew, this person was taking breaks and starting to gasp for breath and stretch and take time in the middle of the workout. And part of me thought, man, I really appreciate how authentic this is. The workout guru is showing that it isn't easy. But the other part of me was like, wait a second. You're supposed to be the expert at this. You're supposed to be in great shape. You're supposed to be raring to go. You're supposed to be motivating me. And I'm kind of starting to second guess myself as your student of this class and wonder if this is hard for you. Man, this has got to be really hard for me. And you start to have a little bit of that, I don't know if I can do this mentality. All right, let's apply that to membership, because believe me, it exists. That give up mentality. Oh my gosh. And it's so incredibly contagious as soon as it begins to infiltrate your membership culture. It is really hard to squash it. So I'll share an example here of how this could be emerging in your membership culture. If you have members who are currently on the board and they complain a lot and they say there's too much to do, and they're talking negatively about the association, about their volunteerism, and all of a sudden other people start to think, I was thinking about being on the board, but now, gosh, this sounds like a lot of work. I don't know that I want to do that. And pretty soon, we're not just talking about the board, we're talking about committees, we're talking about volunteerism in other areas of the association, we're talking about membership overall. And all of a sudden people are going, I don't know if I want to be a member because of this environment. Positivity is contagious, as is negativity. And you have to be so careful about how people are feeling. As an association executive, you have to constantly be taking the temperature of the room. You got to know how people are feeling. But also as an association executive, this isn't even in the job description. It's small print, but it's there. And it's that as an association executive, you have to stay positive. You have to stay motivating. As a board member, you've got to inspire that board. You've got to be the spokesperson. You are the ambassador for the entire organization, whether you realize it or not. And so whatever attitude you bring to your work, whether it's as a volunteer or as staff, whatever attitude you're bringing, that's reflected throughout the entire organization. I have seen in my work with associations so many toxic cultures, and it has a direct impact on membership. If people feel negative, if they feel like the energy is being sucked out of the room, they don't want to be a part of it. I heard one association executive tell me, we have a rule here and there are no energy vampires allowed. And I said, explain that to me. And he said, an energy vampire will come into the room and immediately suck the energy out. And people see that person coming and they think to themselves, oh my gosh, here comes so-and-so. It's kind of like a black rain cloud following them. And it's the idea that we don't want that in our association. So they look for volunteers and opportunities as a staff, first and foremost, because it starts internally. They require their staff to show up to work positive, energized, optimistic. That's an absolute requirement. And they require the same of their board and other volunteer leaders. And this permeates a feeling of excitement and connectivity, positivity, hope. If we don't have hope, we have nothing. And as soon as people start to feel that their role in the organization or the mission of the association is hopeless, then we lose momentum. Wasn't that long ago? Well, I guess maybe it was. I'm dating myself a little bit here. But Saturday Night Live had these two had a famous skit, Hans and Franz, and they would come in. They would come in with their big muscles on screen, and they would say, "We want to pump you up." And it was a couple of guys dressed up like very muscular gym rats and people who worked out all the time, Hans and Franz. And that was their thing. That was their gimmick. We want to pump you up. Well, if you want to pump up your association and grow membership, you better show up with that can-do attitude and pump people up. You can do it. So key to your membership success. I am so glad that you tuned in today. And in every episode, we try to pass along really valuable information to your role in membership associations, whether that is from a volunteer capacity or a staff capacity. This is the Membership IQ, and I'm so thankful you tuned in. If you want to learn more about me or about what I do, please visit sarahsladek.com or xyzuniversity.com. I'm Sarah Sladek. See you next time.